You're watching Experience Comic Culture and Sales. Streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
2, 1.
We are back with new back issues and awesome deals on new comics. Stick around. What is up, everybody? You're watching Kickin' With Onrie, the live shopping show. I'm your host, Onrie Kompan, and it is great to be here with you guys on this wonderful Tuesday evening. This weather in Chicago today, it's really cooled down a lot. It was like about 60 degrees. In the last few days, it was like 90. So it was kind of nice seeing the temperature drop. But I did some restocking today for you guys. And we got some really cool books here that I want to move through. Tomorrow, I'm going to be doing a full restock. We're going to be hitting up All Yeah Comics in Skokie, Illinois, and I am looking forward to getting you guys some new stuff. But before we do that, we're going to have a great show tonight. And as always, if you spend $25 on it, you get to spin the wheel, and you're going to win something. Oh, sorry. You're going to win something at the end of the show. What's going on here? What's going on? Did I tighten this too much? Yesterday, before the show was over, here we go. Yesterday, before the show was over, the wheel fell down and like snapped off and stuff, so I had to go back and fix it up. So we got the wheel here. If you spend $25 by the end of the show, I'm going to spin the wheel for you. And if you spend $50 with me, you get free shipping on your order, as long as you're located within the U.S. Jay, thank you very much for the congratulations for funding Warline. I really appreciate it. That was a battle to the end, and I appreciate everybody's support, especially on the experience. You guys have all been great featuring me on the shows. You gave me a great interview with Dan Wickline, and I hope everything's going well with you too. It's great having you on, and as the producer. You're a great producer. Great having you here. All right, well, let's get to it. Man, this thing's been with me. The wheel has been with me now since 2021. Since since the early days of Kickin' It. And the fact that it's still holding on is really great. But let's get to it. We got some great books here. Let's get in there. What's up, Kenneth? How you doing? First book of the night is Master Kung Fu, number 61. Really nice copy. It is a newsstand edition. I'm going to say this is a very fine on this too. Really great copy of Master Kung Fu, number 61. Wonder who worked on this. We got Savage is the Skull Crusher. So the Skull Crusher is the villain in this. What's up, Katie? How you doing? Thank you so much. I appreciate the congratulations from everybody. You know, I got to say, today's been a pretty crappy day for me. I've just been dealing with some personal things, and I just want to say how much I appreciate everybody who is in this room and everybody who comes and shops with me, because you guys are the reason why I know I'm doing well in life, and I appreciate all of you guys supporting me, whether you're buying lots of comics from me or just a few comics from me or just helping the algorithm by being in the room. I feel like I'm fulfilling my end as a human being by being here with you guys, and I appreciate it. You guys are my why. I really, really appreciate all of you. So this issue of Master of Kung Fu was written by Doug Mensch. Doug Mensch wrote a lot of this stuff, and he's written so much stuff. He's written a lot of Batman, a lot of Moon Knight, and a lot of Master of Kung Fu. Jim Craig is the artist on this one. And his style is very similar to that of Paul Gulacy in terms of his looseness and everything. And you can kind of see it in how Shang-Chi is drawn here. Some really good stuff. What's up, Heath? How you doing? We got Lorena in the room. We got them all. Oh, you saw Deadpool again? I saw Deadpool 1 and 2 with my son the other day. So my 12-year-old son, Max, I figured he could watch Deadpool 1 and 2, and he really enjoyed them. We started with 2 because I think 2 was just a better version of 1. But then after we saw 2, I was like, well, you kind of got to see 1 now because you got to know the origin story. So he hasn't seen 3 yet. But he feels awkward going to the theater to see it because he's only 12. And I'm like, dude, you're fine. Like, we've watched so many rated R movies at this point that it's like, come on, he can handle it. And like, he watches me play games all the time. Like, he can handle a little this. All right, that's me wheeling and dealing on Kicking It. That's the Rudy Giuliani. That's the Rudy Giuliani sign of commitment right here. That now you're ready to sit down and watch Quiet on Set. Feel the salt burn! Oh, sorry. Oh boy! All right, Master Kung Fu 61. This is gonna go for $5 tonight. If I disturbed you, I'm sorry. There's plenty of better options out here for viewing on the experience, and I hope I didn't ruin it for everyone. Salt Bernie Sanders. It's taint-tastical. No jokes about the taint tonight. No, we will not do it on the experience. All right, Fantastic Four 238. Dr. Doom is not in this Marvel comic. There's a promise on here. Yeah, no more taint jokes tonight. Oh, wait, we need more taint jokes tonight. All right. See, the taint is this area right here. It's where the finger and the palm come together. All right, Fantastic Four 238. That's going to go for $5. Really early John Byrne Fantastic Four. Now, this is a direct edition of the book, as you can tell because of the Spidey logo over here. But this is going to go for $5. And again, we got John Byrne here. $5 on this. Taint the joke already. Put a cap on it. No more. I agree with you, Lewis. No more taint jokes. Wrong part of the body. Hey, Tori, how you doing? Yeah, we don't really want to get canceled. This is true. All right, you're right. We got to keep it PG-12/13. All right, I got Amazing Spider-Man 254 here, newsstand copy. And this is the third appearance of Spidey in his symbiote outfit. This is going to go for $15. Hard PG-13. All right, deal. Was Quiet on Set a hard PG-13? PG-GG-69. Oh, play the David Moore video. We just got to do it. Do it.
David Moore!
That was beautiful. All right, stop having fun. We're here to sell comics, which is not supposed to be fun at all. You're not supposed to have any fun when buying comics. You're supposed to walk in, be very serious, buy your comics, and leave. And get in. And we all got to get in line too as this is happening. All right, so you get in line when making your claims. All right, but start forming the line. David Moore is going to be like on the side, like telling everybody to get in line. The line starts at Salt Bernie Sanders. All right, we're going to pick it up with Infinity Crusade. We got a cool foil cover here. Infinity Crusade #1. This is going to go for just $5 today. Really cool foil cover. Super cheap deals on these books, guys. Next up, I have The Further Adventures of Indiana Jones #10. And this is going to go for just $4 today. So $4 on The Further Adventures of Indiana Jones. Howard Chaykin did this. Taking it to the streets. All right, sorry. Made a Howard Chaykin joke. Don't make Howard Chaykin jokes. Yes, there's only Teen Inks tonight. We got Fall Out Boy. Just while you're buying comics, listen to some Fall Out Boy music in the background. Put some eyeliner on. David Moore's got plenty of that, He's also got some black leather for you guys too. David Moore will hook you up with some leather spandex if you spend over $300 tonight, okay? All right. Flashpoint #1, Tales from the Dark Multiverse. This is going to go for just $4 tonight for Flashpoint number 1. $4 on Flashpoint number 1. Next up, I have Spider-Man number 25, which is going to go for $4 tonight. First appearance of the Spider-Phoenix. $5 on this. Who's never a phase, Mom? To change who I used to be. Yeah, I actually saw Hoobastank back in the beginning of July. So, talk about teen angst. They came to Bob Prospect and they were playing for free. And there were these two girls that I met over there, and they were trying to get Coke for me, and I didn't have Coke. So they lost interest. Wait, that was a hard PGR joke. That really did happen though. They go up to me and they're like, "You got any Coke?" And I'm like, "I'm just trying to change who I used to be." And then they looked at me and they're like, "He must have used all the Coke already." And they just walked off. I didn't have any Coke anyway. I don't really do that kind of stuff. Forrest Bump. Yuba Stank. I let Robert Pattinson borrow my guy liner. Yeah, he used it to make that new Batman animated series. Not a big fan of that, by the way. I saw the first episode and I was like, sorry. If you like it, you're entitled. All right, Uncanny X-Men 300, milestone issue, holofoil cover, John Romita Jr. on the art. This is going to go for $5. I am really excited about picking up Uncanny X-Men this week. Gail Simone's new run has just started. What if General Ross had become Hulk? This is before Red Hulk got introduced. This is going to go for just $5 right now. $5 on this. I am desperate to move that book. Venom Separation Anxiety number 1, which has a really cool Charles Vess homage cover here. This is going to go for $8 for Venom Separation Anxiety. This is Paulo Sandoval, I think, the guy who did this. This is also written by David Michelinie, who is the guy who created Venom alongside Todd McFarlane and Chip Salicruff, a good friend of mine. Marvel Classic Comics, The Three Musketeers, number 12. This is going to go for $4 right now for The Three Musketeers. It's the story based on the guys who they made a candy bar after. $4. You know what I'm talking about. You like it, the chocolate. All right, I got Silver Surfer Ghostlight number 1. We got a Planet of the Apes variant cover here. This is going to go for just $4 today. A little less than cover, but it is also the first appearance of Ghostlight. $4. And then next up, I have the Star Wars Annual number 1. That's going to go for $4. $4 on the Star Wars Annual number 1. We got the Emperor here. And I really wanted to charge $10 on this. And then he came back to me and told me that I had to charge $4 for it. And I'm like, "But sir, is that legal?" And then he looked at me and he said, "I will make it legal." So $4 on this. Call it as you see it. And then I got Silk number 3. We got a Lee In-hyuk cover, which is really badass. And this is going to go for just $4. Lee In-hyuk for Silk number 3. All right, up top, I have some Walking Dead books that I've been trying to sell. By the way, I was really, really sad. There's another reason why today sucked. Yesterday, I was really looking forward to picking back up with Invincible, thinking that there was going to be a whole 3rd season for me to enjoy. Unfortunately, there was just one episode, and it was all about Adam Eve's origin, which I enjoyed very much. It was a great episode, but that's it. There is no season 3, at least not now. So I'm really upset about it. But that show has made me really appreciate Robert Kirkman as a creator. And what do I have here? I have a bunch of Walking Dead compendiums. And these are the books this is the series that made Robert Kirkman such a well-known brand name. This is what got him on the map. And these books are all $35 books, but I'm going to be doing them all tonight for $10 a piece. So we got volume 5, volume 6, Volume 9, Volume 11, and Volume 12 of The Walking Dead. These are all hardcover books. Most of them they're all shrink wrap, but the shrink wrap is coming off of some of these. But still, they're all valued at $35 a pop. I could sell these individually online for $35 a pop and get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is it? Close to 200. Is it 200? More than 200, right? 35 times 5. No, okay. 175 for everything, right? But for $50, these are all yours right now, guys. And this isn't the high markup for me. We're all saving money here. I'm moving these books out. You're going to pretty much get free shipping on this because that'll hit your $50 budget here. And I get rid of these books at $50. I'd rather sell them now than hold on to them and show them another 500 times. Look at all this content you're getting for just $50. All these Walking Dead books. This is totally worth every single cent you put into it. Totally worth it. Even if you're missing books 1 through 4 or the rest of them, you're not going to find them cheaper than what you're getting here on Kickin' It right now. Yeah, the Adam Eve episode was fantastic. I was trying to hold back a taint joke. And then the last book we have here is another hardcover. I got this over at ALA. Another Skybound book by James Tynion IV. We got Dracula, which is written by James and illustrated by Martin Simmons. Now, Robert Kirkman himself had this to say: the Dracula comic I've wanted all my life. And that's a huge endorsement right there. This is a $25 graphic novel right here. I'm going to do it for $20, but I'll cut you in on a deal. If you grab this book plus all the Walking Deads, I will do everything for $60, which means I'm taking $10 off of that. But the only way I'm going to hook you up with that is if you take those Walking Dead books off my hands. That's something for you guys to consider as we go into our commercial break. Because when we come back, I'm going to be busting out the single issues, and we're going to be doing $2 books on our racks here. And if you have any questions about any of these books on the bottom row here, let me know, because I want to move through all of this stuff. The more stuff we sell tonight, the bigger a budget I'm going to have going into All Yeah Comics tomorrow. And I promise you guys, what I come back with tomorrow is going to be all new stuff. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Order Battle Quest comics at your local comic shop today.
According to a statistic that I just made up, people spend 4 hours a day changing the television channel. People who watch The Experience don't do that. Save yourself a ton of time by tuning into The Experience and enjoying our new original programming 7 days a week. And then tell your friends. Think about the money they could save on batteries in the remote alone just by tuning into The Experience. Find out more by scanning the QR code below.
Imagine being at a convention and going to an interview panel that's just for you. No bustling crowds, no hours-long lines, just you, the moderator, and your favorite comic book creators. Well, this is pretty much that. Miss Jen sits down every week with 2 comic book creators for a live stream interview about their latest work, and you can ask them whatever you want. It's Talking Shop, Mondays at 5 Eastern on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales.
guys, let's get to it. We got some awesome $2 comics for you guys. So let's kick it off with the first batch of books we have here. I have Robert Kirkman on Ultimate X-Men, number 92, number 93, number 94, which was written by Colette, and it looks like it was done by Mark Brooks. It says Brooks on there. Yeah, you missed the David Moore video. Yeah, Mark Brooks is the penciler on this issue of X-Men, which is really cool, Ultimate X-Men. He doesn't really do a lot of interiors for books. He mostly does covers, so that's really cool. And we have the Ultimate X-Men #1 annual, which is written by Brian K. Vaughan, who's the creator of Saga, Why the Last Man, Pride of Baghdad, one of my favorite graphic novels. And you can own all these awesome Ultimate X-Men books for just $8 right now. This is totally worth picking up. And also books I don't come across very often when I'm dollar bin buying, just letting you guys know. I have the Omega Men #1. Keep in mind, issue 3 is where we see the first appearance of Lobo. Legion 91. I have issues 29, 30. This is a really badass cover with Lobo on the cover. I wonder who did this. Adam Kubert. Wow. 32, 33, and 34. I got you, Heath, on Omega Men. So if you get Legion 91, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books at $10. Legion's off to Heath. And keep in mind, guys, tonight we got Foil FOMO books coming right back at you. Foil FOMO is back. Lord of the Jungle #1 from Dynamite. That's going to go for $2. Lobo is the man. We got to see. I actually think Jason Momoa should have been Lobo. He's like the perfect person to play him. Better than Aquaman. Wonder Woman, Come Back to Me #1 by Amanda Conner and Jimmy Palmione. I love Amanda Conner. We actually had dinner together at C2E2 a couple of years ago with Jimmy Palmione, and they're just wonderful people. I love them. This is going to go for $2. I have Batman Curse of the White Knight #8. That's going to go for $2. I have Archie's Christmas Stocking #500, milestone issue here, going for $2. Star Wars #4 is going to go for $2. Vamp #4 is $2. Mortal Kombat X #12 is $2. Action Comics 986 is $2. Inhumans, Attilan Rises #4 is going for $2. World War Tank Girl #4 is going for $2. And then we have another variant here going for $2. Yeah, Sean Murphy's amazing. I love his artwork. He is phenomenal. One of my favorite books that he did was Tokyo Ghosts. Have you ever read that, Katie? It's a really good book. I got it from him one year at Awesome Con. He was right across from me, and he hooked me up with a really great deal on the book. I have Transformers, Robots in Disguise, #3. This is a sub cover going for $2. Legion 33. Okay. And Star Wars 4. Keith. Lewis calls Tank Girl. Which Tank Girl did you want? Did you want, we'll call this the A cover and the B cover? Which one did you want? If you want them both, it's 4. Just say A or B. I have Hawkeye #22, part of Matt Fraction's run. This is going to Matt Fraction, David Aja. They did a really great run on. They had a really great run on Hawkeye. This This is going to go for $2. I have Marvel 2-in-1, The Thing and Ant-Man, number 87. And number 93, The Thing versus Machine Man. This is going to go for $4 for this set. Hawkeye, both, got it. Roberto, what's up, brother? How you doing? Web Warriors, number 5 is going to go for $2. I'm doing okay, Roberto. I had kind of a rough day. Just some personal things happened that kind of shot my mood down. So if I don't seem like my normal self, that's why. I'm doing my best. So I just want to let you guys know if I've kind of seemed like I'm not in the best mood. It's nothing you guys did. It's just some stuff that's going on with me personally. And I don't really want to talk about it on the air. I basically, someone kicked my taint today. I got kicked in the taint today. That's what I'm going to say when I have a bad day. I got kicked in the taint. Tainted love. What's up, Philip Ragusa? How you doing? All right, I got Charlton Comics Gunfighters, number 56, going for $2. Katie, I'm so glad you get the joke. I'm like worried I'm going to offend someone. It's from Quiet on Set, the Nickelodeon documentary. I saw it back in March, and I'm like, oh, this is deplorable. Like, I was really disturbed by it. I still am. I think it's really disgusting, and it's actually made me really reevaluate what my ambitions are. I have no desire to work with Hollywood ever. I don't want to show anyone my taint in Hollywood. No, thank you. Just to get it. Yes, Kyle did actually get me to watch it. He's like, hey, did you see Quiet on Set? And I was thinking, man, this is probably going to be an inspiring thing. Like, because, with the experience, everybody who's a part of the experience, whether it's me, Jay, JD, we're all involved in this more than just the shows that we do. For those of you guys who receive our newsletters on a weekly basis, I'm writing the newsletter. So I'm having conversations with Kyle all the time. Kyle and I talk shop all the time. And when he first told me about Quiet on Set, I thought it was going to be like something inspirational to like help, better, to create a better cohesive work group with everything we were doing. So I was like, yeah, this could be really inspiring. And then I watched it, I'm like, do you want to see? Then I called him up and I'm like, do you want to see my taint? All right, Tune 193. All right, so this Dracula book here was done by James Tynan and illustrated by Martin Simmons. It's factory sealed. I got this over at ALA, which is the annual library or the American Library Association conference. It has a $25 price tag on it. I'm doing it for $20. But if you get it with all those Walking Dead compendiums, which is $50, I'm going to take 10 off of that. So for $60, you get all those hardcovers. But if you just want the Dracula book, it's $20. And then we wanted thing 93. You want to see this rock hard thing? I have there was another character that I was going to create for Marvel. He's like a Thing villain. His name is Taint. The Thing versus the Taint. I'll show you my thing if you let me see your taint. All right. No, that was inappropriate. Stop. Gross. Sorry, Katie. Any Superman books? Yes, we do. We have Action Comics 986 going for $2 right now. And then, do I have any Superman books on the bottom row here? No. Hang on a second, Phil Ragusa. Let's see what other Superman books I got. Aha! I still have Superman Man of Steel number 10. This is the first appearance of Doomsday, Philip Ragusa. Let me know if you want to grab this for just $10. You wanted Mozart, you get G.G. Allen. This is true. Spider-Man 2099, number 18, number 19, and number 22 are going to go for just $6 tonight. $6 on these three. Superman sets. What Superman set? I don't understand. Oh, do you want them both? So you want this one and the Action Comics? That's going to be $12 for everything. Let me know, Philip Ragusa. I got you if you want them. The Spectre number 0 is $2. Okay, got it. The Spectre number 0 is $2. Shazam Future State number 2 is $2. Silver Sable and the Wild Pack number 1 is $2. All-Star Superman number 1 is going to go for $2. This is a free comic book day edition. Keep in mind we got a movie coming out next year. Really excited about that. I can't get Tainted Love out of my head. That song is stuck in my head now. Get away, I want to. All-Star Superman off to Philip. Future State Wonder Woman number 2 is $2. Dragon Ring Volume 2 number 1 is $2. Batman the Second Son number 1 of 4 is $2. Adventures of Superman number 500 is $2. And I have 2 copies of Man of Steel number 22. This is the first Steel book. It's a die-cut cover. I'm going for $2. Lots of Superman here, Philip. Superman, Batman. Got a whole ton of. You like any Superman books? Well, we got more over here. Silver Sable is dope. I actually really like what they did with her in the Spider-Man PS4 game. I like that they brought her in. All right, the other Superman sets. So you want Adventures of Superman 500, Superman Man of Steel. That was 4 for these 2, right? Yeah, you got those. Another Man of Steel, number 22, if anybody wants it. And then next up, I got Superman Batman. Eat this up, Philip. I need to move these books. We got number 21. 24, 26, which is actually written by Jeff Loeb's son, Sam Loeb, who died from cancer a while ago. This is a really, really special issue. I have 2 copies of it, and they both feature covers by Mike Turner. Number 31, number 34, number 37, and number 38. 22. Okay, I got you, Lorena. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, 8. I'll do them all 8 at 15 for the Superman Batmans. Okay, gotcha. Back in the game, baby. All right. Wolverine number 10. We got Wolverine. Yeah, I love seeing the Superman love. I gotta be honest with you. When I first started doing live sales, Superman got no love from anybody. I couldn't sell Superman books for the life of me. And when I started out, it was actually Wonder Woman that was my big seller. That has changed so much, and I'm so glad to see it because I love Superman. I love Wonder Woman too, but I really love Superman. Superman is one of my favorite characters in the DC world. He's your first crush. That's great. That's awesome, Lorena. All right, I have Wolverine number 10 and number 39. I have read this entire series by Benjamin Percy. It's really good. It's good Wolverine stuff. And you got Adam Kubert on it too, which is awesome. And all of these books are really, really well done. Both of these books are well done. So if you're a fan of Wolverine, especially now because of the movie and everything, just letting you know, these are still relatively new books. Whenever you go to the comic shop, you're going to probably spend $5 or more on both of these issues. That's how much I had to spend when I picked up the entire run and read through all 50 issues of it. If you decide you want to grab both of these Wolverines, it's just $4 right now. $4 for the pair for the Wolverines. Spider-Girl 64 going for $2. That's awesome. I'm like Jay. I love that everyone has love for Superman. Here's a character that I feel like doesn't get enough love, but really deserves it. Darkhawk. I have Darkhawk 28, 31, 34, 35, and the number 2 annual, which is sealed in the poly bag. These are all going to go for just $10 right now for the Darkhawks. 10 on the Darkhawks. She, number 10, is going to go for $2. I agree. As Nightfall was so good. I have all 20 chapters of Nightfall, or is it 19 chapters of Nightfall? The only thing I never got through was Night Quest. I never completed that. I should. I'm actually still reading through James Tynan's Batman run right now. I think I have like another 9 issues to go with that. But what I was reading before I got on the air with you guys is Chip Zdarsky's Daredevil. I finally picked it back up. I haven't been reading comics regularly for a couple weeks, so I'm finishing up his Daredevil, and then I got to finish up Tynan's Batman, and then after I do that, I got to get caught up on Amazing Spider-Man, and I just finished completing my Infamous Iron Man run today, which I'm so excited about. I got all 12 issues of Infamous Iron Man. So excited about it. All first printings and everything. What's my favorite Superman era covers? Honestly, my favorite Superman series, period, was Birthright. I loved that entire series. I got all 12 issues of it. As far as like the era of Superman books that I think had really great covers, I like a lot of the stuff that I've been pulling out lately, like the late 80s, early 90s stuff. Like before it got really 90s, when we had those cool covers. Lorena, you picked up one of them yesterday. They were like a past FOMO book, but really good stuff. All right, Lorena's picking up Wolverine number 39. Awesome. Forgot what happened in this issue. It sucks. I read so many comics that sometimes I forget what actually happens in them. So let me actually read through it. Oh. Yeah, this is after all the Beast stuff that happened. So Beast went rogue and he became a bad guy. And Wolverine went, basically everything in Krakoa went to crap. But Beast started working with this dude in Wakanda, and that got Black Panther involved. This is a good issue. Really bloody too. You're in for a treat. Spoilers. You got to read the whole. Well, I just gave you a prenup. Superman Blue was good. I loved Tim Sale's artwork. Oh, you did? You read it already. Okay. All right. Sorry. Defenders number 46 going for $2. Written by David Anthony Kraft, my former writing partner on Yisung Shin. So you guys can check out some of his early Defenders for $2. It's a great deal on a Bronze Age book right there. Spider Island number 2. Got a cool Humberto Ramos cover going for $2. Uncanny X-Men Number 292 is $2. It's a cool cover. I really love what they did with Colossus and Deadpool. The only criticism, now that everybody in this room has seen Deadpool, the only criticism I have of Deadpool 3 is we didn't get enough Colossus. And we need Colossus, Gambit, and Wolverine. And I have another critique about Gambit. Gambit was perfectly cast. I love Channing Tatum as Gambit. The only thing that was missing was his eyes. We needed to have the black eyes with the red retinas, or the red pupils. Sorry, the red pupils. That was the only thing that was missing for me with Gambit. And I loved Blade. Blade was awesome. It was so great seeing Blade come back. Yes. I'm glad he got it. You know, what Ryan Reynolds has done for the X-Men universe, for the Fox stuff, is beyond measure. He's basically the Kevin Feige of X-Men related stuff. And God bless him. Seriously, that guy put his money where his mouth was. When I was watching Deadpool 1 with Max today, I told him about that scene where Deadpool's over the freeway and they had that hold scene. And I was like, you know, the movie studios were so stupid. When I first got into comic conventions and I was going on tour, like selling Easton Chin, the big cosplay was always Deadpool. It was so obvious, make a freaking Deadpool movie. But they were hesitant to make a Deadpool movie because of the Wolverine Origins movie where Deadpool was done so awful. So Ryan Reynolds saw the potential there and put his money where his mouth was and actually filmed that demo. And that demo was what got the film made. And because people reacted to it so strongly at San Diego Comic-Con. But if Ryan Reynolds didn't go into his own pocket and finance that would have never happened. That guy is amazing. I have so much respect for Ryan Reynolds. He is the Kevin Feige of the X-Men stuff, you know, and he's great. And I can't wait to see what they do with it. They should just let the dude pick whoever he wants to direct the films, and he should be an executive producer on it. There, I said it. Death Metal Justice League number 57, going for $2. All right, next up, I got some Fantastic Four here, guys. Do not sleep on Fantastic Four. Mark my words, you will regret it. I promise you guys, within a year, you're all going to regret having passed up on these Fantastic Four books because they're going for too cheap right now. They're selling for way too cheap. That is a book that is going to shoot up in value so freaking much once that movie comes out. And I know you probably have, some of you guys probably have some reservations about Pedro Pascal coming in as Reed Richards. Cram it. Who gives a shit? The guy can act. Give him a shot. He's going to do just fine. Every other casting is perfect. All right. They got the Thing right. They got Johnny Storm right, and they got Sue Storm right. Reed Richards, Pedro Pascal, he'll do it. He'll do just fine. Give this movie a shot. In fact, that it's in an alternate universe. Let it be in an alternate universe. Let them tell their story. Either way, these books are going to shoot up in value because once they nail this and actually make a good Fantastic Four movie, which they're bound to do, they're not going to mess up this time. Not when they have millions of dollars put into this. Not when they have someone who is used to being in movies and everything with solid storytelling and everything. One thing I want to point out before I show off these Fantastic Four books, I saw this really small clip from Ethan Hawke, where he was talking about, his process of acting and some of the things that they don't teach anymore because they focus too much on cinematography. But, he was the type of actor, he still is, that has conversations with the director about why characters, what their motivations are when they're doing certain things. And, the actors are as much storytellers as the writers and the directors are, so I'm telling you guys right now, they have they've assembled a really great cast of actors who are not just good actors, but they're good storytellers. So I'm putting a lot of faith in this Fantastic Four movie. I think it's going to be awesome. And I think this is the time to jump on this. All right. So I have a great, huge set of Fantastic Four books here. We have issues 305, 306, 312, which has Dr. Doom on the cover, 313, 314, 316, 333, 334, and 355. That is 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. That is 9 Fantastic Four books. I would normally charge $18, but if you take them off my hands right now, it's just $15. I'm even going to take $3 off. In a year, you're going to be looking at the fact that you bought these books for only $15, and I'm going to be kicking myself in the head for selling them to you for so cheap. I promise you that's what's going to happen if you buy them now. If not, it'll be the reverse. I will raise the price on each of these books, and you'll see them as FOMO books every single week. I'll just dig through every single one of them. $5 books here and there. I'm already doing it with the early 200 Fantastic Fours, and they're moving. People are picking them up because they're seeing the value in these books. There's some really great Fantastic Four stories out there. There's a reason why it was called the world's greatest comics magazine. And that is actually the book that gave us the Marvel Universe. You know, as much as I believe that Blade gave us the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the Fantastic Four gave us superhero comics from Marvel. And Tori's even saying 305 is the first book she bought with her own money. All right, I think I worked too hard to sell that, and I didn't put any taint jokes in there, so I don't think it's going to go tonight. Do I have any Superman Blue Electric books? I don't tonight, Philip Ragusa, but if I come across them tomorrow while I'm out shopping, I will pull them for you, all right? I'll see what I can do. I'll be on the air tomorrow, too. All right, I have from Charlton Comics, Ghost Manor, number 36. I have the Unexpected 190. Each one is going for $2. No Tate and no singing. Nope, none of that. I have the Warlord Annual number 3. That's going to go for $2. Evangeline number 3 from Maximum Press. It's going to go for $2. Weapon X number 13. We got Nuke and Sabretooth teaming up. And number 14. And number 15. And number 16. And number 21. All 5 of these books are going to go for just $10. $10 on those. I'm going to get a call from Jen King. Did you happen to use the word taint on your show yesterday? And I'll just say, I may have used it like once or twice. You know, Jay told me it was a hard PG-13 taint. I didn't mean to taint the experience. Tainted love. All right, I got some G.I. Joe here. G.I. Joe Special Missions, number 12 from Marvel. Number 13. Number 14. Number 15. And number 18. I think the song might cheer him up. All 5 issues of G.I. Joe Special Missions, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 18, going for just $10 right now. $10 on all of these. I have Wolverine, number 96, going for $2. I have the start of Mark Waid and Mike Ringo's run on Fantastic Four. Marvel did a 9-cent magazine to compete with DC's 10-cent magazines. This is going to go for $2 right now. Start of Mark Waid's run. Take a chance on this book. This is a fantastic book. And it's actually probably, well, look at the irony there. This is actually the first Fantastic Four book I've ever read, and it was great. I absolutely loved Ringo's artwork and Mark Waid's storytelling on this Fantastic Four one. Really good stuff. It was all great. It was all dynamic. That's me doing my Stan Lee voice. Jesus! Yes, I know. I'm sorry. No more tea jokes. No more teabagging jokes. All right, I have Avengers 295, 261, and 351. That's going to go for just $6. I have Batman the Dark Knight, number 25, by Greg Hurwitz and Alex Maleev. That's going to go for $2. Doomsday Clock, number 1. I have 2 copies of that. And then I have one copy of number 2. This is part of a 12-issue series. If you grab the pair 1 and 2, it's 4. If you just want 1, it's 2. For the Doomsday Clock. Superman in Action Comics 710 is going to go for $2. Darth Vader 41 is $2. Deathmate Prologue, that's going to go for $2. Savage Dragon number 4, that's $2. X-Men number 4 and number 10. This is part of Jonathan Hickman's run. It's really, really good stuff, guys. Don't pass up on this. I absolutely love these. Jonathan Hickman wrote, I think, like 23 issues or 21 issues of X-Men. And his focus was on one-shot stories, mainly focused around Cyclops. But then as the series progressed, he changed focus. And you had to really be following everything that was going on with X-Men to really get it. But issues 4 and 10 are good, solid, standalone stories. You can just read them and not have... You get a general sense of the continuity, and you're fine. You don't need to read more than that. I think issue 7 was really, really brilliant. So many homies on Deathmate. What's the story about Doomsday Clock? From what I understood, it was when the Watchmen universe started tying into the DC universe. So I think Dr. Manhattan was doing some experimenting, and there's a crossover between everything that happened in that world with the Watchmen world. So it's like a crossover between the two universes. Oh, really? I didn't know that. The Deathmate Black. All right, I have Batman Fear State Alpha number 1 going for $2. Door to Door Night by Night number 7 is going to go for $2. From Gold Key Comics, I have Korax, Son of Tarzan. That's going to go for $2. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to take these books down. I'm going to show them again, and then we're going to do FOMO books, and then we're going to keep it going. So I'll see you guys in just a moment.
Live from New York. What? Oh, sorry. Live from Cleveland? It's Friday night? It's Friday Night Live! With Nancy McCann. And Ricky. And sometimes Carlos. And featuring boxes and boxes of rare comics. Unique collectibles. Lots of smiles and conversations with new friends. Friday Night Live with Comics Unlimited. Friday night from 9 to 11 on The Experience.
to take down these books on the rack here. I'm going to show them to you one more time, and then we're going to do our FOMO books. Actually, maybe we should do our FOMO books, and then I'll show you guys this stuff. So why don't we do that? I'll make room on here so the FOMO books will be in the background, and then we'll show off these $2 books one more time.
It's FOMO time! What's that even mean anyway? Oh, is that what it means? I'm such a wiener for missing out on these great deals!
Rejoice, because we got foil FOMO for you guys tonight. These are foil covers. A lot of them are facsimile books. They're all absolutely gorgeous, and I hope you guys will pay attention to them. So we got Thanos, the Infinity Watch, number 1 here. Really gorgeous foil book going for just $10. I have Berserker, A Face Full of Bullets, number 1. Another really cool foil modeled after the whole Death Dealer from Frank Frazetta. This is going to go for $10 as well. Boom Studio, or Ross Ritchie recently sold Boom Studios, but he's been posting a lot of videos lately of Keanu Reeves and his success with Berserker. And he was on The Tonight Show. Was it The Tonight Show, or he was on Jimmy Fallon's show? And he had mentioned working on Berserker and all the things that he was doing with it, which is really cool. So, all right, I have Justice League of America number 1, another really cool foil going for just $10. X-Force number 1, we got a Deadpool variant here that's going to go for $15 tonight. I have King Size Annual Avengers number 10. This is the first appearance of Rogue, and this is going to go for $10. Whoops. These foils are slippery. Slippery foils. Slippery foils. I have Wolverine number 88. First time Deadpool shows up in a Wolverine comic. That's going to go for $15. Godzilla number 1. King of Monsters number 1 is going to go for $10. And then I have Tales of the Teen Titans, the Judas Contract. I believe this is the first appearance of Deathstroke, if I'm not mistaken. This is going to go for $10. The Unexpected that was on the rack. Yes. Unexpected. When I come across it, I'll just set it aside for you, Lorraine. I got you. All right, Titans is off to Heath. Okay. All right. I'm going to showcase all the books that I pulled down from the rack just now. So we have She number 10 going for $2. I have this Darkhawk set here. Darkhawk 28, 31, 34, 35, and the number 2 annual. This is going to go for $10. Give this guy some love. He needs your love. Darkhawk. Wonder Woman Future State number 2 is going to go for $2. I have Dragon Ring Volume 2 number 1 going for $2. Spider-Girl 64, $2 on this. The Spectre number 0 is $2. Future State Shazam 2 is $2. Silver Sable in the Wild Pack, we got a foil embossed cover for number 1 going for $2. Of course. Wolverine number 10 is going to go for $2. Spider-Man 2099, we have number 18, number 19, and number 22, all going for just $6. $6 on this set here. Gunfighters number 56 is $2. Transformers Robots in Disguise number 3, the sub cover, is going to go for $2. Marvel 2-in-1 number 87 is $2. Vamp number 4 is $2. Wonder Woman, Come Back to Me, number 1 is $2. Inhumans, Antillion Rises, right? Is it Rising? Rises, number 4 is $2. Web Warriors, number 5 is $2. Lord of the Jungle, number 1 is $2. The Next Batman, Second Son, number 1 of 4 is $2. Archie's Christmas Stocking, number 500 is $2. Mortal Kombat X, number 12, it's going to go for $2. Batman Curse of the White Knight, number 8 is $2. Ultimate X-Men, 92, 93, 94, and the number 1 annual are all going for $8. These books are all worked on by legends in the field. Robert Kirkman, Brian K. Vaughan, Mark Brooks. You got all-star talent on these Ultimate X-Men books. Do not pass up on these. I have Legion 91, number 29, number 30, which is a really badass Adam Kubert cover, number 31, number 34. If you grab them all, it's just $8 for the Legions. Justice League 57 is $2. Spider Island 2 is $2. Uncanny X-Men 292 is $2. Defenders 46 is $2. Once again, we got that Fantastic Four run that everybody's sleeping on. Fantastic Four 305, 306, 312, 313, 314, 316, 333, 334, and 355. That is 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9 Fantastic Four books that would be valued at 18 that I'm going to do at 15. Do not pass up on this. I promise you guys are going to regret it. That is a sweet deal right there. Okay. I have the Warlords Annual number 3 going for $2. Lorena, I found your unexpected book. Let me put that off to the side here for you. Ghost Banner 36 is $2. Yeah, Katie, you like the foil? I love these. These are so great, aren't they? And I think it's ingenious from the big two to do that kind of stuff. Even Boom from doing it. I'll tell you why. A lot of people are saying, I saw a speculator the other day post something about a comic shop saying that it's all the old comics that are selling now. It's not the new stuff. The new stuff's not doing as well as the old stuff. And, that's going to kill comics. Bullshit. I'm saying that straight up right now. The amount of comics that we're selling from independents and everybody and everything proves otherwise. Everything is selling right now. People are more interested in comics than ever before. But what I love most about these foils is this gives readers the opportunity to re-explore these key comics for the first time as collector's items again, but to get them in a special variation. To be able to own Justice League of America number 1, the first printing is going to cost you thousands of dollars. Nobody's got that kind of money. And it's, there's going to be some defect there, right? But here you could just buy the foil right now for just $10 for me. But, just in general, you can own it again for a very affordable price. Read the book the way it was meant to be read in its original format, but just with the foil variant. That's really awesome. I think that's something that should be cherished. I love that they did this. I have Evangeline number 3 going for $2. Fantastic Four $4.89. And that's 60. Legacy number 489. That's going to go for just $2. JLA. Off to Heath. By the way, guys, if you have any requests on new comics tomorrow, just hit me up in the chat, or you can message me directly and just say, hey, Onrie, if you're going to be at the comic shop tomorrow, can you pick up this book? I'm going to be at least 2 comic shops tomorrow, getting ready for tomorrow evening show. So I'm already going to be out. I'm happy to go pick up anything new that you guys have that you're looking for, that you guys want on your pull list. I got you, Heath. All right, I got G.I. Joe Special Missions 12, 13, 14, 15, and 18. That's all going to go for $10. I don't think Art works in that, or Art doesn't really work in that store. I know Art lives in Schaumburg, I think. I actually hang out in Schaumburg quite a bit. But I mostly see Art at conventions. He doesn't really work at the shop. Leonard, how you doing, by the way? Good to see you. Batman Fear State Alpha number 1 is going for $2. Door to Door Night by Night number 7, $2 from Vault Comics. I'll tell you guys what this is about. As a would-be hairband rock star joins the crew, strange stories of monsters in the woods begin to surface. What happens, though, when monsters aren't exactly as they seem? What happens when our team encounters the monster that other monsters fear? Oh, sorry. Welcome to the sales team, Johnny Rad. Hope you like Murderous Man Beasts in the Night. Yes, I got the Legions. The Legions are still there. That's a nice pickup, Lorena. Let me pull those for you right now before I lose them forever. Legions is off to Lorena. I gave my friend. She steals Bentley from me on on a weekly basis, pretty much. When I don't have the kids. So this week I don't have the kids. Like Max just went back to his mother's house tonight. So I'm all by myself. I'm all by my lonesome. And my friend, she took Bentley too. And sometimes it's nice having an empty house because I can kind of focus on me and do all the things. But it sucks when Bentley's not here. I miss my dog so much, but it's okay. My friend, she really loves him too. And I love that, she takes good care of him. Yeah, Leonard, I unloaded those Ghost Riders. Sorry, dude. And yes, Lobo is the man. Correct. Son of Tarzan going for $2. Savage Dragon number 4 is $2. We got the Jonathan Hickman X-Men's number 4 and number 10 going for $4. Superman in Action Comics 710 going for $2. Darth Vader 41 is $2. Deathmate Prologue going for $2. We were having some conversations about this in the chat. Going for $2 right now for the prologue. The black is the first appearance of Gen 13. Batman the Dark Knight, number 25, is $2. Doomsday Clock, number 1 and number 2. You grab them both, it's $4. I have 2 copies of number 1. Avengers 295. Sorry, 261, 295, and 351, which are going to go for $6. $6 on all those Avengers. Yeah, finding $5 trades has been a real pain in the ass for me. I've been searching far and wide, but it looks like it was just a small window of opportunity. But I'm every week I'm going on Facebook Marketplace. I'm going on OfferUp and trying to find trade collections that I can get to showcase for you guys. And I'm putting in a radius of 25 miles, and I keep getting listings from 300 miles away, and I'm not driving that far. All right, I have Wolverine 96 going for $2. The good news is that my fall convention season is going to be picking up soon. We got Twin Cities Comic-Con and Grand Rapids Comic-Con. Those are usually pretty good shows for me to stock up on some stuff, so I'll head out there. All right, $2.95 off to Lorena. $2.95. No problemo. Weapon X, number 13, 14, 15, 16, and 21. You grab them all, it is just $10 for the Weapon X's. All right. Wow, we moved through quite a few books so far. Now let's get back to building up our racks. So I have a run of Batman books here. Batman 623, 630, 677, 678, and 679, and number 708. Eddie, what's up, brother? Good to see you. 2, 4, 6. We got 6 Batman books here going for $12. Uncanny X-Men 259 and the Giant Size Annual number 11 going for $4 for this set. Something that people keep sleeping on, Spawn number 20 and 25. That's going to go for $4. All right, Eddie, here's the deal. I picked this up at ALA. It is Dracula by James Tynion and Martin Simmons. Factory sealed. Normally it's a $25 book. I'm doing it for $20, so I'm taking 20% off the book. It's sealed, never been opened, $20. New book. It just came out a couple weeks ago. So you're not going to get this cheaper anywhere else. Aside from that, I know you're not a big black and white comics fan, but I'm just throwing this out there for anybody else who wants it in case you don't want to pick up this book. If you buy this by itself, it's $20. But if I can get someone to pick up all these Walking Dead trades, that's volumes 5, 6, 9, 11, and 12. That's going for $50. I'll knock $10 off the Dracula, so it'd be $60 for everything. $60 for everything. The Walking Dead books and the Draculas. And I know I don't have any $5 trades here, but I got $10 hardcovers if you pick up all the hardcovers from me. So just letting you guys know, that's the deal of the night. And again, you spend $50 with me, you get free shipping. So at $60, you're saving a lot of money. Monsters Unleashed number 4, number 5, and number 6. That's going to go for $6. $6 on this. The Space Between number 1 and number 2. That's going to go for $4. Got another copy of Batman: The Second Son, number 1 of 4, going for $2. That is a reprint, but it is a foil facsimile, and it's going for $10 for the Godzilla. Thor number 9, number 10 are going to go for $4. Spider-Man Magazine number 1 is $2. Dune House of Atreides number 5 is $2. Dark Crisis number 1 of 7 is $2. Son of Ambush Bug number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. That's going to go for $10 for all these books, for the Son of the Ambush Bugs. All right. Dude, no worries, man. I'm glad that you're here asking questions. I'm here to answer them for you. You don't ever have to be sorry. Apology not accepted. Whether you guys are buying from me or just hanging out here, thank you for being here. I'm not in the best mood tonight, but the fact that you guys are here and are in a good mood makes me happy. If watching this show makes you happy and this is your happy place, then I'm doing my job. That's it. This is it for me. I appreciate it. I am so glad to be here for you guys. I don't care if you pop in for 2 minutes or if you're here with me for the full 2 hours, whether you buy lots of comics from me or no comics from me. I'm here for you guys. I love having you here. Katie, I got to say, it is so awesome having you in this room. Thank you for being here. You know, like we connected on Twitter throughout or actually it was Instagram throughout the campaign for Warlion, and you followed me on here, and now you're watching me on here. We got to do some kind of crossover thing, my friend. We really got to talk. Katie's also got a show called Kickin It, and she's a big fan of K-pop too. So her and I have a lot in common. She seems to be my doppelganger, my female doppelganger. So we have to connect somehow and do something. But she's really cool, and I love that she's here with us. You know, all you guys are great. Eddie, you are one of the funniest people I know. All of your Facebook posts make me laugh so hard, no matter how good or bad my day is. I always check out Eddie's posts, and I can't help but laugh. Keith, I love having you here too, buddy. Yes, I only have to apologize if I'm bringing that up. Speaking of Korean stuff, there's actually a Korean fest in town this weekend. I'm thinking about heading out there on Saturday and Sunday. I would like to get reconnected with the Korean community. It's been a long time since I've done that because, you know, I've been focused so much on what I'm doing in the U.S. comics world. So as we're making progress with Yisum Shin and finishing that up, it'll be nice to get reconnected with the Korean audience. All right, The Art of Homage Studios #1 is going for $2. Katie, I pulled out some issue #1 image books because I figured you'd appreciate these too. The pack #1 is going for $2. Philip Ragusa, we got more Superman here. I have Superman Man of Steel #82 going for $2. Ultimate Fantastic Four 51, 52, and 53, all going for $6. $6 on these. The Thing #9 and #10, that's going for $4. Archie's Christmas Stocking #144, going for $2. Phantom Force #1 is $2. Secret Invasion 2 of 8 is $2. Battle Chasers #12 is going for $2. Samurai Doggy #2 and #3 is going to go for $4. Dead Seas #5 is $2. Adventures of Superman 512, 515. That's going to go for $4. Van Helsing Vampire Hunter #1 is $2. We have X-Men 81 and 84 going for $4. He picked those apart for us. Danny Ketch Ghost Rider #2, $2 on that. Black Tape Jack is Back from AWA going for $2. Let's look at the insides of this book. Looks like a Spinal Tap inspired comic here. It's going to go for $2, or at least the variant is. Moon Knight 18 is going for $2. Adventures of Superman 494 and 495. That's $4. Future State Superman of Metropolis #1. We got a Wonder Woman 84 variant here going for $2. I have Incredible Hulk #411, #412, #413, #414, #415, and the #19 annual. If you grab all of these Hulk books off my hands, it's just $12 for all the Hulks. Angel #1 from Boom Studios is $2. And I have a huge Doom 2099 set. We have Doom 2099 #10, #12, #13, #14, #15, #16, #17, and #19. If you grab all of these new books, it's 2, 4, 6, 8, all 8 for 15. All 8 for 15. Don't sleep on the Doom 2099 books. You don't know what they're going to do with that character either. And from what I understand, Doom 2099 is Victor Von Doom, who got shot forward into the future and didn't know how he ended up there. So there's also a question of whether or not he actually is Victor Von Doom or if he's a clone. It's interesting stuff. Warlock Rebirth number 1 is $2. That's a variant cover here by what looks like Mark Bagley, going for $2. X-Man number 50, milestone issue, going for $2. The Ward number 1 is $2. 0 Hour number 0 is $2. Justice League of America 71 is $2. Strange Academy, we got a Spider-Man variant here going for $2. Deceased War of the Undead Gods number 5 is $2. I'm taking our foil FOMO books down. All right, here we got 6 foil FOMOs left. I have King Size Annual Avengers 10. This is the first appearance of Rogue as a foil facsimile going for $10. Godzilla King of the Monsters number 1 is going for $10. Another foil facsimile here. Wolverine 88. This is going to go for $15. X-Force number 1. We got a Deadpool variant here. This is an actual number 1. It's just a variant, and it's going for $15. Berserker, A Face Full of Bullets. This is going to go for $10. And then I have Thanos, the Infinity Watch. This is going to go for $10. Chuck is taking King Size Annual Avengers. Chuck, how's it going, buddy? Chuck is in the house. Chucky, how you doing, buddy? I have Gene Simmons Dominatrix number 1 going for $2. What's the furthest place from here? Number 9, that's going for $2. Haunt You to the End number 1 is $2. BRPD The Black Flame number 1 and number 2, that's going to go for $4. $4 in the set. Batman 459 is $2. That's awesome, Chuck. I'm so glad to hear that. What a hoser. He's in the Great White North. Eddie, you're not that far south from him, are you? You're closer to him than I am. Punisher 3 and number 4. This is from Mike Golden's run. And we got really cool Bernie Wrightson and Joe Jusko covers here. This is going to go for $4. I have Batman Killing Time number 5 going for $2. And finally, I have Reggie and Me number 3 going for $2. Okay, there's a couple things I'm going to take off of this rack, and then I'm going to try and sell off the entire rack for cheaper. So the 2 things that I'm going to take off, because I think this is it's just too much robbery if I include this in here, is this Doom 2099 run. I think there's value in this, so I'd rather just recycle that. We have issues 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 19. That is 3, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 books at 15. Never lets you borrow any bread and butter. That's funny. $15 on the Doom 2099s. And then I have these Hulks here, 411, 412, 413, 414, 415, and the number 19 annual. That's 6 books going for just $12. I'm going to put those away because I think that I'm not going to sell those off as part of the rack deal. But the rest of the stuff I feel pretty comfortable letting go of. I have Poison Ivy number 2 and Bulls of Beacon Hill number 1 and number 2. And now that we have 2 full racks here, I'm going to sell off the entire 2 racks at $25. We're going to count out how many books we have here. It's 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, and 45. 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 5, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73. 73 books here at $25. That is 33 cents a book. 33 cents, you get all of these books. Now, if you're looking for a deal to get a big stack of comics as a collector, you just hit the jackpot. If you're a reseller looking to make some money on these books, you got plenty of money. There's plenty of meat on the bone. You can sell all these books for $1 a piece and, triple your earnings here. So I left a lot of meat on the bone here. So I'll give you guys a second to think about that. In fact, let's take a commercial break. While you guys think about this, we'll be back. I'm going to take all this stuff down if no one wants to claim it, and then we'll wrap up the show. I'll see you guys in a minute.
So, the show is called The Geek Chat. And really, there's just a couple of geeks.
I'm Rich.
I'm Dez.
And we are your hosts for this weekly guide into comic bookery and all the geeky stuff that goes with it.
And that pretty much says it all. They talk about the latest movies and shows.
Okay, I'll be completely honest with you. Overall, D+ movie.
So the end. Did you know who that is?
That's She-Ra, yeah.
Yes.
The new #1 comics of the week.
We rep Samuel Jackson and we rep Mace Windu.
I passed on this. I was like...
No regrets.
No regrets. I really wanted to like this book. I really did. I really did.
And just chat with each other. And with you.
Oh, Daniel says, I dosed off with the first one. I have zero interest in the Joker Harley ship, not Harley herself. Enjoy, not for me. Yeah, this movie's going to be rough for me to sit through, I'll be honest.
The Geek Chat, Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Just a couple of honest geeks.
Let's be honest. Come on.
And that is why people watch us, because we're honest.
Giving their honest opinions.
And the thing you always have to remember about the internet is everyone has an opinion, and they all suck.
Part of the experience.
Something is speaking to you.
Buy more comics.
Just at the edge of your perception.
Buy more comics.
Your senses fill with visions of vortices.
360 comics.
Slowly drawing you to one thundering epiphany.
360 comics!
360 comics!
The universe is telling you to shop with 360 Comics. Joe's got amazing stock from high dollar to $5 books from Silver Age to modern, CGC, variant covers, and more. 360 Comics every Wednesday at 9 Eastern, part of the experience.
In a world
where you hit like and subscribe on our YouTube channel.
That'd be really great. Thanks.
All right, we are back. I'm going to take down all these books since no one wants to grab them at 25. So how about we do this? I'm going to showcase them again since we still got some time here, but I'll do them all at $1. Actually, you know what? I got some other books I'm going to showcase. You guys have just seen these books multiple times now, so there's really nothing left. I think these books need to age out a little bit more. I showed them all yesterday. I was hoping we would get some new faces in here, that they would have a chance to claim some of those books, but some of those buyers aren't here tonight, so sorry about that. And we did move through a lot of old stuff, which is good. And we did have a good show, so I'm looking forward to going out and buying more tomorrow. You guys have definitely given me a budget here to work off of. The rest of this stuff, I think it's going to just have to age out. It's not a big deal. I'm actually not sad about some of it because I was kind of thinking about putting together my own Grant Morrison run on Batman, and I have a lot of those issues here, so that's kind of cool. I'm going to pull those right now for me. Okie dokie. A final rack here. It's always great. It's always a party when Ed shows up. It's always a party when Ed shows up. I love you, buddy. Glad you're here with us tonight. I have Dragonfly and Dragonfly Man number 5 going for $2. Berserker 12 is going for $2. Avatar Adapter Die number 1 of 6 and number 2 of 6. I actually have 2 copies of 2 of 6 going for $4. How you got lost down the rabbit hole of Facebook? Well, we're glad to have you here either way, Eddie. Namor the Submariner number 1 is going for $2. Adventure Man Ghost Lights number 1 is $2. I have Lunar Room number 1, number 2, and number 3. This is going to go for $6. $6 on these. Kent Menace Quarterly number 1 is $2. American Jesus number 1, number 2, and number 3 is going to go for $6. $6 on these. Autumnal number 2 and number 3. That's going to go for $4. Archie versus the World. This is a one-shot going for $2. Lucky Devil number 1 and number 2. That's going to go for $4. Saga number 55. That's $2. I have Dark Spaces Wildfire, number 1, number 3, and number 5. This is all going to go for $6. Gospel, number 1, and number 3. That's going to go for $4. Army of Darkness versus Reanimator. That's going for $2. Fear the Funhouse one shot going for $2. Harrower number 1 is $2. Danger Street book 5, book 6, book 11, and book 12. That's going to go for $8. $8 on this. Green Lantern number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. This is going to go for $8. $8 for these. Spider-Man Storm and Cage. This is going to go for $2. So Eddie is saying Harrower is an amazing horror series. Deadly Foes of Spider-Man number 2 going for $2. And what a cool cover. I think this is Lee In Hyuk who did the cover. Yes, it is. A Lee In Hyuk cover for Harrower number 1 going for just $2 right now. Strike Force number 1 is $2. I have Punisher War Journal number 31, 32, and 33 going for $6. Huh, that's pretty cool. I have Action Comics 1017, You're the Villain, Lex Luthor. Got a cool John Romita Jr. cover going for $2. Spider-Man 29 and 30 is going to go for $4. I have a run of Punisher books here. Punisher 23, 43. That's going to go for $4. Machine Man 2020, number 1 and number 2. That's going to go for $4. Wonder Woman War of the Gods, number 1 is $2. Suicide Squad number 2 is $2. Wolverine 65 is $2. Batman 17 and 55 is going to go for $4. Batman 483 is $2. Lethal Foes of Spider-Man number 2 is $2. Spider-Man 2099 number 17 is $2. Logan, The Shadow Society. This is an X-Men adventure going for $2. Superman 15 and 21. This is going to go for $4. Sensational Spider-Man 194 is $2. Batwoman number 2 is $2. The Batman New 52 Annual number 2 is $2. Savage Dragon Martial Law Fear Loathing number 1 is $2. Huh. I'm just reading the comments. I'm catching up here. Huh, that's cool. I like Tremors and Pitch Black and Jaws. All those movies are great. That sounds cool. You know, Comixology does some pretty cool original stuff. Speaking of that, that's what that Dark Space Wildfire is. It's a Comixology original that was, or actually it's an IDW original. Sorry. But this was inspired by an NPR story that Scott Snyder heard on the radio about firefighters. So this is interesting stuff here. And you can get issues 1, 3, and 5 for $6. Shadow of the Bat number 26 is $2. Star Wars 34 and 56 is $4. Batman 23 is $2. Sinister War number 4 is $2. New X-Men 127 is $2. Alien number 2 is $2. And I have All-Star Batman number 7 going for $2. Once again, we got, Night Terrors, Dawn of DC number 2 is $2. Once again, we have another double rack here. If you guys want to grab the entire double rack, it is just $25 right now. You can get all of these books at $25. I would love to move all of this stuff right now. So $25 gets you the entire double rack. It's essentially 30 to 35 cents a book, depending on how many books we have up there. But I really want to move some of this stuff. I want some bulk to be moved tonight. $25 for the double rack. $25 for the double rack. Do I have any takers? All right. In the meantime, while you guys are thinking about that, I have Spider-Man number 19, number 20, number 21, which is the first Spidey in the Deathlock armor, and 22. This is going to go for $8. $8 for all of these. Spider-Man Web of Doom number 1 is $2. Detective Comics number 1059 and 1060. That's going to go for $4. Spider-Girl number 15 is $2. The Spectre, I have a bunch of Spectre books, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, and number 7. All Glenn Fabry covers. 2, 4, 6 books here going for $12. X-Men Contest of Chaos number 1 is going to go for $2. Adventures of Superman number 632 is $2. Dark Crisis Warzone, this is a one-shot going for $2. Raven number 1 of 5, this is going to go for $2. Morbius number 3 is $2. Spider-Man Classics number 2 and number 4 is going to go for $4. X-Men and the Micronauts number 2 is $2. And then I have Battlestar Galactica, the Compendium, number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4, all done by Rob Liefeld. Okay. I'm going to keep these books up there. I'm going to put these away. And keep in mind, after tonight, I'm going to be doing a full restock. So anything that doesn't sell from here is just going to go back to the warehouse. I'm going to let it age out a bit. You might see these books again in the coming months. So no big deal if you guys decided. I might look through these and realize, some of these books were not priced properly, or some of these books might be better as FOMO. I can tell you right now that Berserker would be a great FOMO book. This is Berserker 12. In fact, I'll set it off to the side right now. I'm going to go over the bottom row one more time, and then I think it's time for us to wrap up the rest of the show. So be on the lookout. Pay attention, because this is the last time you guys are going to see some of these books. And we got less than 15 minutes to go here. We got 12 minutes left on the clock. This is the time. Okay. Interesting. Yes, only 14 minutes left. Now, I'm going to showcase our FOMO books again. We have Thanos, the Infinity Watch, going for $10. Berserker, A Face Full of Bullets, going for $10. X-Force 1 is $15. Wolverine 88 is $15. And Godzilla, King of the Monsters is $10. These are the FOMO books that we have left for today. I'm actually going to pick out some more performance in here. That's one. Have all the foils and the bells. Okay, I have Master of Kung Fu 61 going for $4. Fantastic Four 238 is $4. Amazing Spider-Man 254 was 15. I'm going to knock it down to 12. By the way, these two books were $5. I'm knocking them down to 4. Let's move them. Infinity Crusade #1, 5 down to 4. Indiana Jones 10, 4 down to 3. We'll do it at 3. Flashpoint 1, 4 down to 3. Spider-Man 25, 4 down to 3. Uncanny X-Men 300, 5 down to 4. Goes up there. What if General Ross had become the Hulk? 5 down to 4. Venom Separation Anxiety #1, 8 down to 7. Three Musketeers #12. That's 4 down to 3. Silver Surfer Ghostlight #1. We got a Planet of the Apes variant here. That's 5 down to 4. Star Wars Annual #1. That's 5 down to 4. And Silk #3. That's going to go from 4 down to 3 for all you guys. So let's see if we can do a bulk sum total on all of these books here. Because I would like to move them all at once if we can. Put a lump sum total on all of these. And I'll do them at the discounted prices. I'm going to lump them together at the discounted prices and then cut down even more. Okay, we've got $62 worth of books here. I'm going to bring the price down to just $50 now. So I'm taking $12 off. All right, and you're getting Amazing Spider-Man #254. Let's look up what this book is actually going for on eBay right now. Wow. Our copy is a newsstand, and it's some people are selling it for $100, which is crazy. Some people are selling it for about $11, and then plus tax and everything. So $12. We got it priced right, I would say, at $12. So at $50, you're saving even more money on it. And if you grab all these books right now, it's just $50 for all this entire stack. That's 14 comics. Whoever's selling that Amazing Spider-Man 254 at $100, he's going to be sitting on that for a while. But he obviously sees the value in the book. I never saw Lucy either. I was never a big fan of, or I never really saw I Love Lucy, but she was like the godmother of Star Trek. I discovered. I didn't know that. Two more things I wanted to showcase for you guys. these Walking Dead trades here, which I'm about to put away. We got volume 5 and volume 6, volume 9, volume 11, and volume 12. This is going to go for $50. I'd really like to sell these books off. They're all factory sealed, discounted books. It's going to go for $50 for anyone who wants it. $50 for all those books. And then I have this Dracula book still. The Dracula book is going to go for $20 for anyone who wants it. $20 on the Dracula. So anyone wants that. And this is the time to make your claims, folks. There's still some stuff up there. You guys can take a look. If you have any questions, just let me know. And once again, I'm offering a deal on the lump sum total of everything on the double rack right now. You can get it all at $25. All the books at $25. And I'll be back on the air tomorrow, too, at 6 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern on my channel. That's for tomorrow evening. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. I'll be right there, guys. So what kind of books do you guys want to see tomorrow? Let me know if you guys have any, put in your requests for what you would like to see for tomorrow. I'll see what I can do about getting it for you. I'll be on the hunt. Okay. So tomorrow night I'll be on, no, not on CBSN. It'll be just on my channel. So it'll be 6 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. So 9 p.m. your time, Eddie, will be on the air. And I think it's time for me to spin the wheel. So I owe a wheel spin for 17, 19. So I owe a spin for Philip. And I owe a spin for Heath. So for Philip and Heath, can I get the wheel skid park video?
It's time to spin the wheel of skid
sitting for Philip. Philip gets a free DC book. Since he's such a Superman fan, do I have any Superman books up here for him? Now I'm just going to hook him up with this Night Terrors. That goes off to Philip. And now I'm spinning for Heath. Heath gets another DC comic. Heath, I am going to hook you up with the Batman #2 annual. There you go. All right, guys. I think that's it. Yeah, that's the end of our show here. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I appreciate it. You guys are great. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern on my channel. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for being here. I'll be back on The Experience next week. Have a great rest of your night.
Did you know that Arthur, King of the Britons in Monty Python and the Holy Grail was played by a famous Graham? Check out another famous Graham by following our Instagram.